So the Suns strike out on Miles Bridges and Nick Richards, which, if you had been reading the tea leaves lately, it had been starting to look less and less likely, as Miles had no real desire, it would seem, to leave the Hornets. Combine this with his value just skyrocketing after back-to-back 40 burgers in his last 2 games, and multiple teams showing interest, it just wasn't meant to be. I also learned that the Hornets likely thought initially that Bridges would have so little trade value due to his legal situation that they would have to attach Nick Richards to lure someone into taking Bridges off their hands. Either way, that's over now. And it appears the Suns front office did in fact have a plan B that they were able to execute. Tell me what you think in the comments about the Suns plan B going after Royce O'Neal. And as always, hit that like button for us, please. I want to get into this plan B, but first, this video is sponsored by Prize Picks, and I am living the high life after a couple of wins on 2 separate entries during the Suns vs Bucks game. Tonight, the Suns take on the Jazz, and I'm playing things a little bit differently. Since the Suns are going to be shorthanded, and it looks like Devin Booker is a game-time decision, I think Bradley Beal's going to score some more points tonight, and I think he's going to have to handle point guard duties a little bit more. So I'm going over 26.5, so he's got to hit 27 points plus assists combined. For the heck of it, I picked Victor Wembanyama to get 2 dunks tonight versus the Orlando Magic. That's pretty much self-explanatory. And for my third pick, I need Lauri Markkanen and Kevin Durant to combine for at least 54 points, which I think is very doable. It is so simple. Place entry. We are locked in tonight for a fun time. Make sure you guys use our link in the description, and Prize Picks is going to match you 100% so you can get started winning today. So Wednesday night, reports surfaced that Phoenix was shifting their focus to Brooklyn Nets forward Royce O'Neal. Unforeseen was them getting David Roddy in the process. But first, let's take a look at Royce. It depends on who you ask or which website you search him on as to whether he's 6'6" or 6'4", 226 pounds. But he's got long arms, and he is now likely the best wing defender the Suns have on the roster. Even at age 30, he's averaging 7.4 points per game this season, 4.5 rebounds, and 2.8 assists. He's been playing 7 minutes less per game this season compared to last season, but he's only scoring 1.4 points less per game, which is a good sign to me. He's a respectable 3-point shooter that can space the floor for the Suns' big 3. Now, his 36.6 3-point percentage might not move you that much, but he has been shooting less wide open threes than what he's going to see in the Josh Okogie role for Phoenix as their new 3-and-D guy. The Suns moved 3 of their 5 second-round picks to get him, but like I said, they also received David Roddy from Memphis, a 6'4" guard. But check this out, dude is 255 pounds and can really get to the basket. He's not a great 3-point shooter at 30.1%, which is similar to Nasir Little, who the Suns were also able to keep, but he can handle the ball a bit and rebounds really nicely for a guy his height, averaging 4.2 per game this season, which is 0.1 less than Drew Eubanks, a center who is currently Phoenix's 5th leading rebounder. Roddy is also a nice developmental prospect for the Suns at the age of 22, something they don't have much of young players. Phoenix sent Yuta Watanabe and Chimezie Metu to the Grizzlies and sent KBD and Jordan Goodwin to the Nets in this deal. Sundo and I will both miss Yuta, but it's understandable. We'll both miss Metu, but you have to give something to get something. And this deal opens up 2 roster spots for potential buyout targets. And after much discussion lately in some of these X spaces, I've come to the conclusion that backup point and backup center positions still need to be addressed. Sundo and I will have updates for you in video form as soon as the Suns work out that end of the trade deadline. But tell us what you think about potentially being reunited with Cam Payne if the Sixers buy him out. Also, Busy is available as a backup center. Tell us what you think. We'll see you guys soon.